And I'm going to go ahead with a cut from, we're going to do oh, we are live. So, all right. So macaroni versus, what was the choice?
Spaghetti.
Macaroni versus spaghetti. All right, let's bring them out, and you guys just jump into pro or con. And let's see how.
So glad to be here. I'm Marshall Mulrooney, and I am from the Macaroni Institute of America. We have been compiling all of the historical documents regarding macaroni for generations. People don't know this, but macaroni originally goes back far past just the Italian version that we know. It is, in fact, one of the oldest noodles that there is in the world. And I'm so glad that you brought me here.
Hello, my name is Veronica Stapali, and I would like to introduce some new information. It's actually old information. Spaghetti goes all the way back to ancient China. Bet you didn't know that. We stole it during the Silk Trade, and then we brought it to Italy, and we made it our own, because that's what Europeans used to do. But spaghetti really goes way back.
I mean, that's all well and good, but just because it's old and Chinese doesn't necessarily mean it's any better. I like to have a noodle style that is a pasta style that is actually has the ability to have a hole in the middle to collect more sauce. And I think we can all agree that macaroni can collect far more sauce.
That's very misogynistic. I like spaghetti because spaghetti is the Betty. I was trying to say spaghetti is the best. It didn't totally work out. I'm going off the cuff. Listen, macaroni is associated with mac and cheese. That's a kid's food. Spaghetti is much more sophisticated. Have you ever seen a kid eat spaghetti? It's a mess. Spaghetti's a grown-up food.
Well, you make a good point, but that's my counterpoint would be macaroni is beloved by all ages. It can be eaten by children and adults. If adults want to feel like kids, they can eat spaghetti and they can enjoy a good family time. And isn't connecting to a family what America is built on?
Why don't you ask Lady and the Tramp? Because they had a romance moment with a piece of spaghetti, and kids love to watch that moment. I would also say that kids actually really enjoy eating spaghetti because kids are messy. So it can be beloved by all. I'm just repulsed watching it.
Fair enough. But I will tell you what, that repulsion means more money needs to be spent by Americans on cleaning their clothing. Think of all of the spaghetti sauce that gets slapped around when spaghetti is slurped up into your mouth like a whip that just splatters pasta sauce everywhere. Macaroni is a far more clean version of pasta, and it means that Americans will spend millions less on cleaning their clothes.
Honestly, it's hard to argue with that. Macaroni is a neater food, but that's what I love about spaghetti. It's an elitist pasta, and I'm an elitist, so I identify with it more.
Well, I'm an everyman, and macaroni is an everyman's pasta. Put her there. Agree to disagree.
All right. Oh.
Looks like we can all be friends.
Well, I'm glad that all worked out for everyone. Yeah, this host. I think
Matt, I had an idea because I do like the way that you that we had a moderator of some sort to introduce us. What if we started with the moderator introducing me, or whoever's doing the game, introducing the two characters as just the heads, and then when the moderator goes out, would it be possible to bring in the other two people, and then that's when we go into it full force, or is that too complicated?
Well, let's see. So Diana and Misa.
Does it feel more like a Crossfire type show with the host like doing introductions a little bit more?
let's just, it's an easy, quick check. So Diana, Misa, get ready to be called on. I'm removing you.
Okay, here's my head. Let me get those Kegels ready. Oh yeah. Okay, so yeah, so I mean, like I can
So
actually
be
get a
like
little lined
this.
up right now.
All right, so Crossfire. So we talk. I just want to do the workout, and then what it would be is I would do.
So, thanks for joining us. Anyway, as I was saying, coming from Schenectady, New York, the home of macaroni in the United States, I have quite the knowledge of macaroni.
I visited Schenectady when I was doing my spaghetti thesis. And I'll tell you what, I was not impressed.
How dare you? Schenectady is a beautiful city and it has zero spaghetti.
It's a great place if you want to get a tick infection. Listen, spaghetti is worldly. It's global. You've got spaghetti soup restaurants all over Japan. You've got spaghetti pasta restaurants all over Italy. You've got lo mein. I mean, come on. How versatile does it get?
You know what? You're right. High five. Oh God.
All right. Well,
we're getting destroyed by my carpeting.
Little body. All right. Let's. There's something there. I want to move on. I want to try Angel Devil. So I don't know if this will work. We used to do this with one person with an angel and devil on the screen right next to them, and then they would have a scene. So I could see it working like this. So I'm going to remove Jamie, John. So this could be Angel Devil, where Diana's the person, I'm the devil, and Misa's the angel.
Oh my goodness. I just discovered an extra $4,712.07 in my bank account. I wonder if I should keep it or give it back.
Okay, so that's great lead in, Diana. Now the problem is this game worked because you had an interaction with somebody, correct?
Yes. I had, I found a bunch of money. Angel Devil showed up, and the one said what I should do, and the other one said what I should do. And then the fourth person entered, and I had a dialogue with that person, and that gave both me and the Angel Devil more to play with.
So let's do this. What I'm going to do is, James, I'm going to remove myself.
Okay.
Then I'm going to bring in Jamie and John. I'm going to bring in Jamie first. And let's see.
So now Jamie's the person and we're the Angel Devil.
Correct. I love that I have to come in here.
So you and so maybe you need to start with the two people and then enter the Angel Devils. I don't know.
So what it would be, all right. It would be like this. All right. Hey, everybody, we're going to play the new game, Angel Devil. For this, I need a moral dilemma. Can I get a moral dilemma from the audience? That's you guys.
Can you hear us?
Yep.
Oh. I am almost out of beer, but I also am out of money. Should I steal some beer?
Oh, that's a huge dilemma. All right. I cut back to this.
I sure am thirsty. Oh, you two are thirsty.
I sure am thirsty.
You are.
I just love beer so much.
You should probably drink less beer, but that's okay.
It's just that beer is so full of flavor.
True. But so will your bank account be when you save some money.
Yeah, I know. I really don't have any money to spend on beer right now. I know what I could do. I could borrow some beer from the store.
Borrow?
I mean, who would it be hurting if I borrow some beer? No. I guess I'll just drink less beer. That's the advice I've received.
So, Misa, are you having audio problems? I just gotta say, the lighting in your face looks awesome, but I can't hear a word you're saying.
Yeah, she looks awesome.
You look great. It's like all lit.
Your skin tone really is perfect right
It
now.
looks really good.
Yeah. I'm too pale.
No, you're not frozen anymore, but can't hear any sounds.
No, actually, Diana, yours looks. You have a really solid setup, and the virtual wall.
You're very well lit.
Back?
It's not too light, too pale.
No.
Cool.
The only thing with the light is sometimes it reflects in your glasses.
Yeah, I did notice that.
But otherwise, it's perfect.
I have to kind of do that to make
Yeah.
sure.
I think it's when your head goes up
Mm-hmm. It is.
that it reflects. Otherwise, but everything else is lit beautifully.
Cool. Thank you. I'm glad it's working.
So, Misa, how you doing over there? Who's winning?
Oh, no.
You might have to go out and come back in.
You may want to do that. Actually, I think this can work if we play like this is the setup for the three, and then along comes the friend.
Oh, hey, Frank.
Right.
Hi, Monica. Monica, oh my God, are you ready to rage tonight or what?
I really am. I'm just so thirsty. It's all I can think about.
I mean, so what did you decide? Is beer what's for dinner?
Beer.
Beer, 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 beer.
You know what? Now, you have to remember, he's never really had your best interest at heart. He means well, but you always get in trouble when you drink beer with him.
Trouble? Come on. You've met wonderful people, had exciting engagements. What would your life be without beer?
You know what, Frank? Let's go borrow some beer from the store.
Let's borrow some beer. We'll return it one of these days.
Before you go, let me remind you, one of those exciting adventures included the county jail.
All right, let's do this. Misa's back
Cheers.
in. Cheers. Oh, yeah, that's true. You could, yeah, that's fun.
Cheers.
Ding. All right, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to bring Misa in. All right, so here's what we may,
I'm trying to remember, is there an actual like biblical reference to which one is the devil side and which one is the angel side?
There is.
Like, isn't that like the angel is at the right on the right side and the devil is on the left? Because the devil is sinister. Do you know sinister is Latin for left? It is.
Sinistro. Yeah, did not know that.
All right, well, that's fascinating stuff, John. I love that.
So in other words, the devil should be on the left, on the person's left-hand side, which would be the
all right. So that's good to know. So here's what I'd like to propose, and in the future, this may not be the case. But
Hear me still.
Can you hear me?
Oh, now we can.
oh,
Yay,
Misa!
Wait, can you
Okay.
hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, we
Okay.
can.
Okay.
All right, so here's what I propose for this game. I am going to pull John off, and I'm going to introduce the show. You guys call out the moral dilemma, and then when I come back in, whoever is on screen left, like facing the screen
It's weird,
on the
'cause
left
now I can't
side.
hear Matthew.
Can you hear me? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Now we lost Misa's camera. Oh no. Oh, Jamie, by the way, or whoever ends up being the character, it's real. I think it's really funny when you actually like straight up like go like crane your head up and look like And how about you? You know, like really kind of like you're interacting with them.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
a great
Oh
mode.
yeah.
That's a
it's
great
pretty funny.
mode. Okay, so here's the thing. I will figure out eventually how to perfectly arrange you guys, but it's improv. If shit goes awry, just be aware. If you're in the center, you're the person. If you're on their right side, you're an
Can you guys
angel,
hear
and if
Matthew?
you're on their left side, you're the devil.
Okay.
And then if you come in,
And also the angel should sound, well, we didn't get a chance to do this because Misa's audio wasn't working, but make the angel sound angelic and light and nice, and that devil should sound like a badass. A little bit in that direction at least, just because it makes it more discernible which side you're fighting for. Unless you have a devil's horns and a halo to put on.
What voice should the angle have?
all right, I saw that. I saw
Angel.
that. I know. I got it. COVID brain.
Clever.
What's scary is when I was typing it out, I was trying to be aware of that, and I totally fucked up. Being aware of it, I totally fucked up. Okay, Misa disappeared. Just wait for her back. All right, so basically, you guys get what I'm saying. You are going to basically decide. The computer is going to set up whether you're angel, devil, or the person.
Okay.
All right, we're just
Moral conundrum is you catch somebody who is letting their dog shit in your front lawn. This happens to me all the time. What do you do?
That's a good one. Okay, we're just waiting for Misa.
John's life has a lot of unwanted poop in it.
Jamie, I found out that it's not as much as you had to deal with when you were working at the Gap. So
And the
respect.
hospital.
And yeah.
Wait a minute. You had to deal with poop while working at the Gap.
3rd Street Promenade, Santa Monica store. People pooped on the floor all the time.
All the time?
Like at least twice a week.
Like in the
No.
dressing room?
Either in the dressing room, in the stock room, in the stairwell, in the corner of the bathroom. It's like you made it that far.
Just a few minutes. Okay, the stock room. That's the one that I'm puzzled about.
Yeah. So not staff. It was not staff.
Good.
It was people who probably didn't have their own bathroom, but there are public restrooms in the parking garages in Santa Monica that are unlocked 24 hours a day. So it's not necessary to poop in the stockroom of the Gap. You can poop in the bathroom in the parking garage. Also, we had unlocked bathrooms in our store. So it was a
Not
choice.
no excuse.
It was a choice that apparently multiple people made on a regular.
I mean, I have to admit, I do enjoy peeing in the woods behind a tree. There's something to it, but I don't understand pooping in a stockroom. Doesn't seem like it would have the same allure.
No, you don't get that whispering pine thing happening.
Right? Exactly.
As awesome as this conversation is,
Yeah.
It's also being recorded. I just remember.
it is being recorded.
Delightful.
Can
Hey,
you guys,
Misa, are you back?
can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Like
The
it was
lighting-
weird because
The lighting is back.
I couldn't hear you, but I could hear John. It was weird.
Okay, so Misa, just to catch you up, what I'm going to do is I'm going to introduce it.
Okay.
It's going to be about pooping in the yard.
Okay.
And basically, you will take on the role as the computer lines you up.
Okay.
And if you're
All
the
right.
person with the angel devil, you'll look up to where they are when they're talking a little bit.
You're right. So what I'm going to do is actually I'm going to remove one of you, and then I'm going to do the speech. All right, so Misa, I can put you back here. I'm going to do the speech. Let's see how this goes. All right, everyone. For our next game, we're going to play Angel Devil. where we're going to have a character who has a moral dilemma, something not groundbreaking, but something that may come into an everyday life. Can I get an example of a moral dilemma? Excellent choice. Yes. So your neighbor's dog poops in your yard and you have a confrontation. How do you deal with that? How do you deal with poop in the yard? All right, let's bring out our performers.
Oh, man. Michael's dog is taking a crap in the yard again. Oh, my God.
Know what to do.
He does it every day. What am I going to do about this?
I have a solution. Take the dog for a long ride to the pier.
I think you should just pick it up for them. They're probably just too busy to do it themselves.
I mean, he does seem to be really busy all the time, but he's also just kind of not paying attention. It's like he's on his cell phone all the time when his dog takes a dump. I kind of like the idea about doing something to make him really remember this time.
Look, if he doesn't have this, not. Oh, here comes somebody.
A new friend.
Hey, Bobby.
Hey, Michael. So about your dog.
He's great, isn't he?
Yeah, is that a purebred? It looks like it's a purebred.
It's a mutt.
Dogs are cute.
Michael, I've been meaning to tell you something.
I'd love to help you pick up your dog poop.
You got to pick up your own damn dog poop.
Listen, you've got to pick up your own damn dog poop.
Excuse me? Look, my dog can poop wherever he wants. I am not touching that.
That sounds fair.
That sounds fair.
Hey, wait a minute.
Right.
Your dog, your shit. You pick it up.
Listen, I'm tired of this. You should be a responsible dog owner. Your dog, your shit, you pick it up.
Excuse me? Listen, I run a multi-billion company out of my San Diego studio, okay? I don't have time to pick up dog poop. If
I
you
bet
got
you make
problems,
a lot of money to charity.
You probably give a lot of money to charity, so maybe I should just let this one go.
I
Ask
do.
what charities?
What
I
charity do you give the money to?
I donate to MAD, that's Mom Against Dogs, hate mothers that are for dogs, you know, because they remind me of my own mother. I also give to Lola, that's Life's Only Loveless Animals, because you got to really give to those animals, you know, that are loveless.
It sounds like she's suffering from a lot of childhood trauma. She needs a hug.
He's a broken toy.
You know, it sounds like you're dealing with a lot of childhood trauma. Here's a hug.
Oh, thanks, man.
I love human connection.
You're too soft.
Now get off me. I got shit to do.
All right, guys. Not bad.
Is that how the game goes? I don't even know.
I think, as I remember, at the end, you make a choice. Like there's the back and forth like you did, and there's the waffling like you did, and you kind of take one, you take the other, and then by the end, you kind of make your choice, and then the angel or devil, you know, is in victory or in defeat. Does that sound right?
Okay, right. So
Yeah,
at the
that
end, it's like,
does. And then maybe whoever, like if the angel wins, maybe the devil has to poof away.
That's a great idea.
or else
And
you
there's-
could just kind of like dissolve into the screen. Just
That's true. Well, and one of the things that this will definitely be, this game will be enhanced if the devil has flames in the background, the angel has clouds.
Yeah.
And, you know, maybe you have a fake halo and devils, and Diana is totally
Ugh.
fake. Oh, there she's back.
It's a real mind fuck trying to remember like where you
Yeah.
are. I was trying to talk to, I don't know if which is stronger choice. For instance, like we talked about how for some of the games that we talk directly to the camera, like it's 180 degrees like this. And sometimes I was trying to talk to Misa as if she was standing next to me. I don't know which is.
I think maybe if per game we can discuss which one's
Okay.
better, but as long as you're consistent. But let's plan. Actually, it's a good point. If you did the scene forward, let's see how a hug towards the camera would look.
Sure. Nah.
Okay.
I don't know if that
How about
works.
a high five towards the camera?
All right, high five.
And then a high five towards the side.
High five. Yeah.
Let's see the devil fade away.
Well, let's see. So there's a device on here, but I have to be in that mode where you can choose. Hold on, bear with me. Where you can fade.
Oh, really? Oh, that's kind of cool how you just disappeared. Is that you?
How are you doing that?
So you go into camera settings and go into green screen, and then there's a little fader bar under the none block that says fade, and you need to be somewhat faded or your green screen doesn't work. So I'm at 37 right now to be visible, but if I want to take myself out, I just increase it. And then degrease it all the way. But the problem is, you have to stay at about 37 or it doesn't properly read my green screen.
Oh, that's so cool.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
So you go all the way to 100 to fade in and out.
All right.
No!
It's 9 3/4.
Yeah, that would be a total payoff. What's that, Misa?
Oh, it says like the 9 3/4 train station going through the wall.
Exactly.
Yes, totally. All right, hold on. I'm going to end the broadcast to see. This should still go on, though.
That's a good idea, Matt.